Bartender, another one like that, please. Thank you. Oh, hello everyone. I'm Sasha Semin. I'm here at nice Caribbean island, videotaping my new episode for EBAYER. Well, oops. Sorry, it looks like I'm still in my New York City apartment. Yeah. Well, here we are. My second EBAYER episode is coming right up. That's better. And Bowie is here, sleeping as always, but saying hello. Yes, Bowie. So let's get down to our business. We all collect, whether you like it or not. Take a look at your closet. See how much clothes and shoes you have accumulated over the years. Some of us do right thing. They put that stuff in the garbage bag and bring it to Salvation Army or any other charity and donate it. Some of us would like to get some money back we invested into that stuff. Then we go to eBay, or there are some other platforms. I know there is Etsy. I've never tried. I've been with eBay for 15 years and I like it. I mean, it took me a couple years to figure out how to do it in a proper, efficient way, but it worked out at the end. One thing to remember, eBay is a great place for buyers, not always for sellers. Why so? Well, because there is so many other people that would like to sell stuff with profit that you're listing, and there is always someone who has better price or better condition. As a buyer, you've got a great opportunity to find deals, whether you're trying to win an auction or just making a low ball offer. You never know. I mean, be respectful, but sometimes you'll be surprised. The sellers sometimes do agree to the price that you can afford. Anyway, I collect stuff and I do sell and buy on eBay, but I became a more selective eBayer than I used to be. Because there are few things you should remember. Uh, Few things influence how fast you can sell on eBay. Um, there is stuff that is very popular, and of course, everyone wants to have something. And if you can buy it cheap, you probably will sell, but will you make a good profit? Probably not. There is stuff that is very rare, and that's another minus because there is only that many uh, buyers there that know how rare that stuff is, and you might be having a great uh, a coin from 16th century, but unless you can find that buyer who will buy it from you, you're stuck with it. So here's the thing that I'd like to show you how I operate. So collection stuff, you can buy rare stuff as we just discussed, that rare coin, popular stuff that everyone wants but no one can sell, and you can collect, buy and sell stuff that is in demand by other collectors. What I mean is they're collecting stuff and it's all kind of subjective thing what is in demand, but some things for some reason stay popular throughout many years and even decades. So I tried and found for myself few uh, categories that I like to buy, invest, and I sell on eBay. Here is my list. I collect vintage toys, cast iron, wind up toys. Here's an example. Here's a beautiful example of an old cast iron toy from 1930s. Great era, industrial era. beautiful inventions, excellent quality stuff. They don't make like that anymore, right? In good condition, this toy can probably be sold for a few $100s easily. Or as I mentioned, wind-up toys. Here's a toy from Germany made by Lehman. See, there is a little guy, and then you place a weight on that hook, and then the guy climbs up, gets the weight, and climbs down. Pretty interesting, right? Pretty cool stuff. And yes, it is a few $100s, and in good condition, I can always sell it. So what else? I do love to collect vintage audio, turntables, receivers, speakers. If you saw my Trade Contractors YouTube channel, you did see my apartment looks like kind of a little museum. And of course, you probably noticed a great audio system that I have and use. I love music, so for me it's very important to have a good music system. I have great speakers by Dynaco, a turntable, fantastic headphones by Sony, a vintage Marantz receiver, and those items in good condition, they're a good investment. You can always, once you get tired of them, you can always sell them with a profit. The only pain in the butt is to ship them to a buyer because they're heavy and they're fragile. But then there is my first episode, how to properly pack and ship your items on eBay. And my third item on my list, watches. I do love to collect watches. 3 brands of watches: Omega, Rolex, and Patek Philippe. Omega. If you saw James Bond movie, you know that Daniel Craig is wearing this particular watch. Fantastic watch, fantastic brand, very good investment. Rolex. Of course, there is only a few brands that can be as well known as Rolex. This classical so-called Pepsi JMT model is always in demand. My personal watch, I will keep it, and if I ever need to sell it, I can easily sell it with the profit. But Patek Philippe is a grand name in watchmaking, but unfortunately the prices of that brand are extremely high. They can be afforded only by politicians, movie stars, but it is a good investment. But again, it requires substantial amount of money to be laid out up front. So that's it for today. This is a short video just to share with you my ideas about collecting, buying and selling on eBay. I would like to share with you a few other things that are very important whether you're selling or buying items on eBay or any other platforms. Always try to be a good eBayer. For buyers, be patient. You'll get your deal one day, okay? Now, if you can't pay, whether you bought it for buy now or you won an auction, please contact the seller as soon as possible. Sometimes it happens, even if you changed your mind. If you contact buyer or seller within an hour, you can cancel the order. And always leave positive feedback if transaction went well. For sellers, always honestly describe condition of the items that you sell, especially any imperfections, flaws, damage. Pack your items well. See my episode 1 and ship it as soon as possible. And of course, leave a positive feedback if transaction went well. That's it for today. Thank you for watching. If you like my videos, please click like at the bottom, click subscribe, share it with your friends. I'm Sasha Sermon, eBayer. Till next episode. Bye-bye.